So welcome back to the channel of M here. Today's video, we're taking a look at the 3i S10 Ultra robotic vacuum and mop with a water recycling system. Now this is one of the smartest, most advanced robot cleaners that I've ever seen, and I think that's ever been made. It's packed full of innovation, including the world's first water recycling system, a powerful 13 Pascal suction power motor, and this has a truly hands-free 12-in-1 dock that we're going to talk about. So we're going to jump right into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Let's go. Now before we jump into it, big shout out to 3i for sponsoring this video. Now even though this is a sponsored review, all the thoughts and opinions are of my own. So let's quickly see what's in the box. So first you'll have a quick start guide, then we'll have the floor cleaning solution. You'll then have a carbon rod as well as a silver ion module, which I'll show you where that goes here in a little bit. We also have a cleaning brush, so this is going to help you not only clean certain places in the vacuum, but also it does have a cutter on the inside so you can cut hair if you need to. In addition, we're going to have another user manual. Now next we have the vacuum itself. This is a premium looking vacuum. We'll dive deeper into the ins and outs as well as the features here in a little bit, but right off the top I noticed that this has dual sweeping brushes, which I do appreciate. A lot of vacuums only come with one, and also this has a roller mop versus the spinning mop heads. And what the roller mop means is that when it cleans, it's actually cleaning the mop itself while it's cleaning, so it's going to give you a better clean overall. A lot of the magic's going to happen in the all-in-one station. This came out of the box, was fully assembled. All you need to do to get started is remove the protective plastics as well as stickers, and then you're all set. As far as just around the station itself, in the front you're going to have a dust bag below the main water tank. So you pull that off, you can see this is of course where the debris is going to be. Very nice and very important that this is the only servicing you'll ever have to do on this vacuum. Around the back you can see the electrical plug. Cable management on this was pretty good. It came pre-wrapped, so really I didn't have to do anything but plug it in. As far as the setup to get started, you'll need to install the carbon rod inside the tank, and this is pretty straightforward. There's a twist cap that you have to pull out, insert the carbon rod, and you're all set. The silver ion module is a little bit easier to install. You just have to line it up, it clicks right in, and then you're good to go. As far as the deodorizing module, it came with a bottle of this. All you need to do for this is remove the cap, slide it down in the compartment, and that's it. So overall the setup was straightforward. As far as the dimensions, this is going to be a larger unit. Not really surprised just because of all the different things that this does. So the height on this is going to be 23.85 inches, the depth is going to be 18.54, and the width is going to be 18 by 11. And with all the technology built in, this came in at a whopping 80 pounds shipping weight, so you might need some help just getting this in the house. After that's all done, plug in the system, turn it on, you download the 3i application. You can then scan the QR code on the vacuum itself, connect to the application, and then you're ready to start cleaning. And we'll talk about the application here in a little bit. So the S10 Ultra introduces something revolutionary, the water recycling system. Now this system distills the water and captures air moisture to produce purified water for cleaning, thus eliminating the need for manual refills or drainage. So what that simply means is that this will collect humidity from inside your air to fill up the clean tank. And also after it cleans the mop pads, the dirty water, it has a process where you don't have to have intervention there either. So this mop is the first in the industry to use sub-boiling distillation technology. This separates the wastewater into dry and wet components. As the moisture evaporates, solid waste is then sent to the dust bag and the clean water is returned to the tank. So not only is it capturing humidity from the air, but it's also recycling the dirty water that you just used to wash and sending it back to the tank. And I've actually tested out. You see the tank, it does have separate lines, and I do have just a time frame so you can kind of know how long it'll take. So the first line, it took 12 hours to get to that point. The second line took another 12 hours. Then I waited a little bit. So the next line is 24 hours, and then the next line is 24 hours. So essentially 3 full days to go from empty to full. And keep in mind, this is going to vary based on the humidity in your home or in your area. Again, I'm in Florida, so humidity is always abundant. Now the UltraReach roller mop bring an industrial grade mopping precision into your home. Now this uses 12 spray holes to evenly distribute distilled water and a built-in scraper that keeps your roller clean while it's mopping, and this is going to prevent streaks as well as smudging. Now using distilled water from the recycling system ensures a germ-free, streak-free home every time. This did a great job cleaning, but I wanted to put this to the test and put some tough stains in his way. So you can see on the floor I do have some coffee that I spilled that's been sitting for 3 or 4 hours, so most of it is dry. Also with the juice, I did spill some juice as well. Both are semi-dry and might have some wet spots, but I wanted to see how this tackles it. So I did set this for 2 passes. You can see the first pass, it does a really good job just going over the different areas. And one thing I noticed as well is when it detects a tough stain, it came back and it scrubbed back and forth until it detected that stain was gone. So after 2 passes, it did a really good job just getting most of the stains up, and I would confidently say that for normal day-to-day mopping, this will be more than sufficient. Now with 13,000 pascals of suction power, the S10 Ultra is an absolute beast. Now this is capable of lifting everything from your dust to your pet hair to grounding dirt from carpets and tiles. Anything that you throw at it, this will take care of it. So a couple test scenarios set up. So the first one, I wanted to see how it would perform against different types of debris. So I have popcorn kernels, will simulate a heavier debris on the ground. I also have oatmeal, which going a little bit lighter. Then I had ground coffee, which is going to be ultra fine debris that's going to get stuck in your carpet or get stuck in your tile. So with the popcorn kernels, no issues picking these up. Same thing with oatmeal, it was able to capture everything on the first pass. However, with the ground coffee, it did eventually pick everything up, but it did take 2 passes to get rid of the ground coffee, and I think that's normal for this type of mess. Now once that was all done, I combined all the debris and I wanted to see what it would do if all of this was just embedded in your carpet. So put that in the carpet, and again, it did a really good job just getting rid of everything. Really surprised how well it did just getting this loose debris up. This also automatically adjusts suction power when it moves from hard floor to carpet, just ensuring optimal cleaning for every surface. Additionally, if you're in an area, let's say a bathroom that has both tile and carpet, it will mop the tile but also lifts the mop up so the mop won't get your carpet wet and it will just vacuum that carpet area. Really good system, and they really thought of everything. But let's jump into the cleaning strategy and the intelligent precision cleaning. Now the S10 Ultra uses DirtScan cleaning technology and uses a green light technology and AI algorithm to identify 68 types of messes. So on this vacuum, and again, this is the first that I've seen, I've reviewed a lot of vacuums on this channel. I've never seen one with green light sticking out the front, and this was kind of different, but I do welcome it. Now the green light, what it does, it illuminates liquids, stains, solids, dust, and its high precision camera instantly analyzes what type of cleaning is needed. For solids or hair, the suction will automatically increase. For liquids, it slows down and turns off the vacuum motor to avoid splashing. For stubborn stains, it boosts the roller speeds and the water volume for deeper cleaning. And again, I did notice this a little bit when I was doing the mop test, that not only does it do that, but it went back and forth until it detected that stain was gone. Now the S10 also comes with dual anti-tangling design just to ensure that you won't be consistently cutting hair from the roller. So again, had to put this to the test. I did get a lot of synthetic hair and I spread it all over the carpet. Some of the hairs were 3 to 4 inches, some even a little bit more. Just wanted to see how it will do, or will the hairs get stuck in the roller. So with the passes, seemingly everything was picked up, but we all know that when we're testing these vacuums, you don't know the full story until you flip it over to see what's actually going on beneath it. So how this works is during the cleaning, the block and combing brush work together to prevent tangles. Once it docks, the robot automatically reverses the main brush, activates the detangling comb, and boosts suction to pull the remaining hair into the dustbin. So as you can see, when it returns to the dock, it will say removing hair, and that's when it starts that process.
Start to clean the hair.
Pulling it off the dock after that, you can see all the hair ended up in the dustbin, and this did a really good job where you don't have to manually remove hair. So let's jump over to the all-in-one station. This is again Probably my favorite part of this vacuum. This is going to give you a truly hands-free experience. So the dock is more than just a charger for this vacuum. It's a fully automated cleaning hub. It empties into the dustbin. It self-cleans and dries the roller mop, and even automatically adds herbal cleaning solution before the next cycle. Now, when the robot returns, wastewater is then distilled. Solid waste is moved to the dust bag, so it is automatically dried and moved to the dust bag, and purified water is then recycled in the tank, all automatically, no plumbing required, no refilling the tank. This also integrates water purifications, air purification, as well as an intelligent, safe design for cleaning your environment. So again, besides the water distillation, besides the dehumidifier that pulls moisture from the air, this just does a lot that I haven't seen on other vacuums. Now, a couple other things that I'd like to mention is this also has ApexVision LiDAR for precise navigation. So you can see when it vacuums, when it mops, it does a really good job going around objects, going around your chair legs, going around your furniture. But also this has object recognition where it will know what kind of object it is. And then if you enable this feature, you can go into the settings and see a picture of it. So the ApexVision, along with the triple obstacle avoidance, just makes for smooth navigation as well as cleaning. And this also has a built-in remote control, so you can use your phone to navigate around using the camera. So those are all settings that you can go in and deactivate just based on your personal preference. So quickly, the application I think is pretty straightforward. With the 3i app, you can preview 3D maps, you can customize your cleaning zone, you can schedule routines, you can even adjust your suction power. For the map itself, I was really impressed how good of a job it did, just mapping the different areas. Of course, you do have the option to go in and edit your rooms, edit your furniture, but I think this is one of the first vacuums that I see that actually detected the furniture and placed furniture accurately where they were, and I thought that was really impressive. In the app, you can also track your maintenance status, your cleaning history. You can also control hands-free using your Alexa or Google Assistant. So a lot of main features built in that you would expect from a flagship product. So just to wrap this up, the 3i S10 Ultra robotic vacuum and mop with the water recycling system, to me, it redefines home cleaning. It's smart, powerful, and this is truly independent. So if you're looking to either add a vacuum mop to your house or just to upgrade your home cleaning system, this one's going to be a serious contender. So of course, I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can go ahead and pick it up, along with any coupon codes that might be available. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you have any questions. Of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.